I guess I was tired of seeing people like Lila Lipscomb suffer, especially when, out of the 535 members of Congress, only one had an enlisted son in Iraq. I asked Corporal Henderson of the United States Marine Corps to join me on Capitol Hill to see how many members of Congress we could convince to enlist their children to go to Iraq.
Congressman, I'm Michael Moore.
Hey, Michael, how are you doing?
Good,
I'm
good,
good.
good.
John Tanner.
Hey,
Nice to see.
nice to meet you. Very
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
How y'all doing?
Well, I'm here with Corporal Henderson, United States Marine Corps.
Corporal, I was in the Navy years ago, 1968 to 72. We had Marines guard the base.
You have kids?
Yeah.
If there's any way we can get them to enlist and go over there and help out with the effort. Got all the brochures. And
One of them's got 2 children.
oh, yeah. Well, see, there's not many congressmen that have got kids over there. In fact, only one. You know, so we just thought maybe, you know, you guys should send your kids there first.
That's
you know?
right.
What do you think about that idea?
I don't disagree with it.
Oh, you don't?
No.
All right. Oh, good. Well, here, take some brochures then. Here, at least take a Marine brochure.
I think, yeah.
And pass it around.
Yeah. Well,
Encourage fellow members that, you know, if they're for the war, to get behind it, you know, and send their own.
thank you, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Congressman? Michael Moore. How
you doing?
Good, good. Trying to get members of Congress to get their kids to enlist in the Army and go over to Iraq. Congressman? Congressman? Congressman Castle. Congressman Castle. Congressman. Congressman Doolittle. Michael Moore. I'm wondering if, is there any way to...
Of course, not a single member of Congress wanted to sacrifice their child for the war in Iraq. And who could blame them? Who would want to give up their child? Would you? Would he? I've always been amazed that the very people forced to live in the worst parts of town, go to the worst schools, and who have it the hardest, are always the first to step up to defend that very system. They serve so that we don't have to. They offer to give up their lives so that we can be free. It is, remarkably, their gift to us. And all they ask for in return is that we never send them into harm's way unless it's absolutely necessary. Will they ever trust us again?
He had used weapons.
We know where they are. They're in the area around Tikrit and Baghdad and east, west, south, and north.
There is a tie between Iraq and what happened on 9/11.
The struggle can only end with their complete and permanent destruction.
We wage a war to save civilization itself. We did not seek it, but we will fight it, and we will prevail.
George Orwell once wrote that it's not a matter of whether the war is not real or if it is. Victory is not possible. The war is not meant to be won. It is meant to be continuous. A hierarchical society is only possible on the basis of poverty and ignorance. This new version is the past, and no different past can ever have existed. In principle, the war effort is always planned to keep society on the brink of starvation. The war is waged by the ruling group against its own subjects, and its object is not the victory over either Eurasia or East Asia, but to keep the very structure of society intact.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once, shame on you." If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
For once, we agree.